Hello, how are you all doing? Hope everyone is doing great. Um, I have only been talking about the experience of, you know, people with postnatal depression or generally just been talking about them, forgetting those who like professionals who usually take care of them like in their service and stuff. So and yeah, they do also experience a lot of impacts, like effects, either like receiving institutional abuse from the management teams and especially those with the BME, like black and especially those like from the BME, as in black and minority ethnic groups. They like recently, like I had someone explaining to me, well, they tried to actually put that person down, and yeah. So what happened was, I think there was an issue between the professional, like the service provider, and the patient they look after. So according to explanation, the patients actually said some form of racist word to the service providers in the healthcare professional, and then the healthcare professional and then the healthcare professional made such complaint to the management team, like who was supposed to make sure the health and well-being of the professionals looking after those people in their care, to also have a good mental health state, because without a good mental health state, how would you take care of someone with like in that sort of vulnerable position? So, and what happened was, the care manager or hospital manager did not put that into consideration. Instead, they just get onto the professional and then start saying some form of racist or discrimination act as well towards the professionals. Like she was like the well not she like what's it called, the manager was supposed to calm the both of the healthcare professional who was called by names by the patient, and they should also probably call the patient, and then or they should actually like generally have a policy that can state professionals should also be respected. Despite when they went for the interview, they must have said, oh, I applied for this sort of role because I have an empathy or care for patients or for people in vulnerable positions. But that doesn't mean they should experience some form of abuse that can affect them mentally as well. And then so how would the service move forward if those who cares for those ones in vulnerable positions, like how would the service move forward? So they should actually stop this sort of act, because it doesn't tell us well, because the experience of those healthcare professionals who receive um, abuse in those work setting is actually becoming advanced and stuff, so it's so advisable. So it's not a right thing. It's not a right thing for the manager. Like, it's actually appalling that for the not care manager, because it's not a care home, it was in a hospital. So yeah, the hospital manager to get onto the professional like that, like, seriously. And it's the opposite color, so yeah, it's very overwhelming and very disheartening. And it will actually make that professional not to, to not even look forward to go work. Yeah, but I just tell them that don't actually make them, put it down. Just go there and work your own. And if they have a way to actually, remove the manager, because what is that? Why are you? Yeah, I know they're mainly there to care for vulnerable adult, but vulnerable people, but that doesn't mean they should neglect the fact that those who care for them also raise a concern about, what how they were affected by those sort of yeah racist acts from the patient, who they are actually there for, to make sure their health and well-being, is great, and to see them get well. And yeah, because but that shouldn't make them to also make them become unwell. And then they will start asking them, oh, do you, are you sure you're making sense? You're not making sense. Like, oh, like, come on, why would you talk to a staff? Yeah, why would you talk to your colleague like that, in such way? And I'm pretty sure, as the manager themselves, they also they become overwhelmed, just managing a team, a group of people, and also people that they said, like, in society, they're very hard to, look after. So I'm pretty sure they also get overwhelmed as well, but they wouldn't say that normally when they express how they feel towards, the workload, or, the, like, whatever they experience in their daily lives. They wouldn't go and tell them, oh, you're not making sense, because yeah. But it's good that, and to be fair enough, that manager was actually just managing a group of, staff, not actually the main manager of the whole hospital. So, like, there is actually a manager in that ward that, she was trying to be so bossy and acting as if, like, just be humble, mate. Be humble. Yeah, and stop looking down on people. you know because you're a manager doesn't make you a higher significance or value or worth it than those who actually work for you or under you, to make sure your service are great. When those, like, care quality commission those ones care quality commission comes in and asks for feedbacks in terms of how your service is doing, of course you would want to have a great feedback, in regards to how you manage your team well, how they look after the people, everyone that's within that sort of service, is happy, and the family or everybody looking after them as well are happy and maintained. So that's how you get rated. And yeah, but if you actually act like that, especially the opposite color of that professional, you know it actually have a long-term effect. It will actually affect people mental health or psychological impact in the long run. So You better stop it now. And yeah, let's stop this discrimination act in the work setting or institutional abuse. Just know that love has no boundary, love has no color. We all are the same. So let's treat people the same or how you would want to be treated. Respect goes both ways, and respect is earned, not given. So imagine that professional calling you names as well. How would you feel? Would you feel happy? No, you wouldn't. So yeah, you have to do something. And then yeah, let's continue to make a change.